with the people. What's going on this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. I won't be here long. I won't be before you long, as they say in church. That's what they say in church. I won't be before you long. But I'm going to talk about what we got going this morning, and that is this How to Read Stock Charts workshop. It's actually going to start in an hour. Going to start in 1 hour. Looking to see who doesn't want to miss out on this here fancy morning. Because you don't want to be missing out. Don't want to be missing out. This is what we got going this day. Got the workshop going. Oh, I want this one to be bigger. There we go. How to Read Stock Charts workshop. That's what we're doing here in about a little over an hour. How to Read the Stock Charts workshop. I'm going to put the link in the chat so you can go ahead and get yourself registered up if you haven't registered already. Maybe you didn't see it till now. Maybe you forgot about it. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and jump on in. We're going to teach it live. We've got a workbook that goes along with it, along with the workshop. That's what we're going to do today. Let's talk through the agenda real quick. What do we have on the agenda for this workshop? We got some good stuff here on the agenda. It's a pretty good one, extensive. If you are somebody who is trading and you don't know how to chart or to really assess what you see in the chart, if you don't know how to assess what you see in the chart, then you need to be signing up to hook up in with us, right? We're going to talk about charting and why do we use it? Places that you're going to do your charting, the elements of the chart. What things do we find on the chart? That's what we're looking at today, is what things do you find on the chart? Various chart types, because there's more than one type of chart. Candlesticks and their patterns, time frames, and how do you use the different time frames? Trends, support resistance, gaps. We're going to look at all that today. How do we put what you need on your chart? Because sometimes it really comes down to what am I going to put on, which buttons do I push to put what I want here? Right? How do you put what you want on your chart? Because I've seen some charts that are overloaded and people put a lot of stuff on there and I'm looking at their chart going, I don't know what all this means, but the person does, right? So you need to make sure that you're ready to set up your own chart so that you'll know what you need, right? We're going to do a demonstration on several different stocks. We'll look at different stocks. We'll do all the stuff we learned, the candlesticks, the time frames, the support and resistance, the trends. We'll do all those things onto a chart. We'll do some demonstrating. If people want to push their own buttons, we're going to let them do that too, right? And with some guidance and assistance, it's going to be a workshop. When you go to the workshop, there's some work. We don't go necessarily to the workshop just to watch. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we do just to watch. We don't want to participate, just want to learn. And then we're going to talk about how do we bring all this stuff together for buyers and for sellers, because charting is used no matter what strategy you're using, you need to be charting. No matter if you're a buyer of options or stocks, if you're a seller of options or stocks, you need to be able to use charting. It is the foundation. Charting is the foundation of all strategies, of all indicators. If you're using a whole bunch of indicators, you're like, well, I got the RSI, the MACD, I'm using my Fibonacci, I'm using moving averages, I'm using. You know what all that stuff is found from? It's found from the price action in the chart. So let's use the price action from the chart. I mean, nothing's wrong with using all those indicators, but if you're using a bunch of indicators and you don't know what the foundation or what are they pulling the information from, yeah. So let's go learn price action, because really you can determine what you need as far as trading stuff with just the price action. You can't necessarily determine what you need to do with just those indicators. And I might have called a bunch of names and you may be sitting here going, what are you talking about? What indicators? I don't know about all that stuff. You don't really need it, but you do need to know how to read your stock chart. You do need to know how to do that. Okay. And as a bonus, there's a charting cheat sheet and a workbook that goes along with the workshop. So if you haven't signed up yet, you might want to go ahead and grab hold to it. Meet us over there. We're going to start at 11 o'clock sharp. We're starting at 11 o'clock sharp because I am mindful of the time of the people. We're going to be there probably about 90 minutes. I'm going to record it. So even if you are not there for the entire time or not able to be there at all, you can still watch the recording and the replay. So that way you can get this knowledge. Listen, my objective here is to help as many people as possible to utilize the stock market for resources. I don't know if you know it yet, and we could say it's all just the news and they're having a recession. I'm not going to participate. People, yes. Our economy is going to go through some shifts, right? And I want to help as many people as possible, me included, to be able to ride the wave. I'm not exempting myself from the process, but I'm saying if I know a little something and I can help you know a little something more, then let's go together, right? Let's learn together. Let's do together. So that way, as the things come and happen, not talking the doomsday theory, because I don't really believe in that, but I feel like these are the times when you get knowledge and skills that you can use. Right? Anytime in the Bible, the people asked for something, the Lord gave them something to do. He gave them an idea. He gave them seed. He gave them a skill, right? You could say, Lord, I need more resources. The money's not going to fall from the tree, right? But if you know how to do a thing that you can turn into resources, then there's your answer, right? I wish we had money trees out back, but if we had money trees out back, we probably, how trees take a little bit of time before they produce fruit. We would pull all the fruit off our money tree, and then we would have to wait for the next crop or the next batch of fruit that come on that tree. So using the stock market is daily fruit. That's daily fruit. You can pull money off the stock market tree every single day. Right? And people in my community do it all the time. We do it every single day. This past week, if you follow me on Facebook, this past week, my community as a whole made over $2,200 in profits. Some people made more than others. It's an average, right? It's a total, but if we have an average of people that make different amounts that all add up to 2,200, because it really comes down to how much collateral are you willing to use when you're making your money. But the whole point of that is that there is a way for you to take money out of the stock market every single day. It really is. And that's not as they say, the kids say, no cap. That is no cap. I'm not making that up. I'm not trying to boost it up. Now people go, look at the 100,000 I made. Well, no, I've just talked about 2,200. But you know what? You do 2,200 this week, 2,200 next week, 2,200 the next. You don't made a nice little, and then as you decide you're gonna scale up, you pull in more money. Maybe one person maybe made 200 this week, but an extra 200 a week. Can you use an extra 200 a week? An extra 300, an extra 50 a week. Shoot, $50 a week will put gas in your car for the week, if nothing else. If nothing else, all extras. We don't despise any of the small beginnings, not at all. We do not. Okay. So I said I wasn't gonna be here long, and I won't. How long have I been here? I can't even see how long I've been here. Anyway, if you want to register, sign up for the workshop. We're starting at 11. Go ahead and get in. Don't waste any more time, because I need to be able to send you the link for the Zoom call. So if you're coming, come on. Let's get us a skill that we can use that will, listen, no matter how bad the economy get, that stock market going to be open. Just so you know, it's going to be open. The job you have may or may not be there or be around, but the stock market going to still be around. What do you mean you're having issues? You said you're having, what kind of issues you having? Go to the website, and then it's the first link. It's the first icon. This is the icon. Let me share my screen. Let me bring that to the main screen so you can see where we are. This is the product we're looking for, the How to Read Stock Market. You need to have PayPal in order to get yourself registered here, but this is the icon that you need to get registered. Lovely. Tell me what kind of issues you're having. You can type in the chat if you want. Okay. This is what we own today. This is what we own today. And I want to be sure to be able to help all those who want help. I want to be able to help you. All right. Let me figure out how to stop sharing. There we go. I need to go back to where I can turn off and just have me. All righty. I said I wasn't going to be here long, and I'm a woman of my word. Hopefully I'll see you at 11. Right. We'll go ahead and get registered if you're interested. And then I'll send you, make sure the link gets to you. Actually, an email should come automatically to you with the link to get into the workshop. All righty. I'll see you all tomorrow evening. If you're not here during the workshop, we will go live tomorrow evening with our This Week in the Market. I'll go live tomorrow evening. That's what I do on Sundays, live at 5. To talk about the coming week in the market. All right, everyone. You don't have PayPal. Go ahead and grab PayPal real quick. All right. Or send me a message. You can send me an inbox, and we may be able to use another way. You might be able to do Cash App or something. Cash App, Zelle, all of the things. Just let me know, and we can you can message me on Facebook and Messenger, or you can find me in all the places basically. But let me know where you're gonna find me, so that way we can get you involved. All righty. All right, you all. Talk later. Stay green. Get this money.